Hello and welcome. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy, and this is the 89th review of the What Is It playlist. This started life as a playlist for short format reviews, and although still holding on to some of that aspect, has morphed to start covering products that I've heard have been improved or have been revamped visually by the manufacturer. So for this one, we will be taking a look at Longhorn Mint. This past year, I did open up this playlist to bottom third tier products that I was interested in, or in general, I had heard improved. So Longhorn Mint, it was sourced by me locally, and it was funded by donations via the PayPal link in the description. Small donations. If you don't have it, don't give it. With that, we're going to take this over to the desk. We're going to take a closer look at the packaging and the product inside. Okay, and here we are. So what you have there is the standard Pinkerton Tobacco Company silver plastic lid with the sticker slightly off-centered. All right. This is the new Longhorn branding layout. They did change about a year ago now. The last number of products on this playlist were also Longhorn, so I'm guessing most of you have seen this. It's simpler. It's sort of aesthetically, the sticker is just, it's plainer. I actually sort of like it over the old ones. So that's that. Then on the side, we have the barcode. You have branding, cut, and flavor. Then you have the rewards code. Be my guest. Then you have the side warning label. And then the manufacturer's information, which, as I said, this is a product of the Pinkerton Tobacco Company, LP of Owensboro, Kentucky. The branding, the copyright 2023, that is not the date of the can. That is the copywriting of the stickers, basically. It is at least 65% U.S. domestic grown tobacco, which is the standard for their product lines. It is obviously moist snuff. The website is shown there as longhornsnuff.com. I have not been over there anytime recently. And it is a standard size dip can, which is net weight 1.2 ounces. For those overseas, that would be 34.02 grams. On the back, we have the standard Pinkerton can, that looks like it's possibly been used as a street hockey puck. And on here, although I do not know what the code means, and depending on the light, there is a laser point printed batch code. Don't know what it means, not overly concerned for this product. It's hard to see because it is dot pointed, and that is a textured bottom there. This is smooth, center slightly inset, and textured. So with that, we will open it up. Wow, that, the can's not bending the way it used to. Or I just got lucky, I'm not sure which, but usually they're not that easy to open up. And that is what you're looking at. Now, one thing these lids are good for is showing you the cut. And I will tell you something right off the bat. Now, the cut of these products was improved. I know that firsthand now because, as I said on this playlist, the last number of entries have been Longhorn products. But visually there are a lot longer strands than you would have seen before. Like this thing, which I just broke in half. This stuff over here, in the middle here, it wasn't like that before. Their long cut sort of came off as a really wonky fine cut. And yes, I just said wonky. Don't judge me. Anyway, moving that off the side, we will take a pinch out of here with the tweezers. I am only using the tweezers so you get a clearer shot of the product. And we will lay some out there. And I will try to adjust light onto this. And we will bring it down even further. And try to give you an idea of what's going on there. So there are a lot of anomalies in the tobacco. This right here probably was not meant to be that long. If you can see that's almost coming off like it may unfold and be like actual leaf. But in general, the moisture level is way up there, and the cut is a lot longer than it used to be. All right. So let's do a dab test on this. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we're going to take it back up top, and I will tell you what I think. Okay, and we are back. So, smell off the can. It's a mint, but there's tobacco there too, which is a good thing. I like that. I like that about the recent Husky mint review. That said, it's not coming off as strong on the tobacco side as the Husky was. That was a very dark fire, tobacco forward smell and flavor with the Husky. Definitely the flavor. This, though, the mint isn't so overdone that it's covering everything else. So let's check it out. I am going to back that with a finger because at this late stage in the game, I have always done that with Longhorn, and old habits are hard to break. Slight cooling sensation from the mint. A dark tobacco undertone underneath. Not to the extent of the Husky product. I'm going to even pick some of this off the paper towel. Just because I can. You thought you had escaped. No one escaped. So here's always the test with Longhorn, or it used to be the test. Didn't leave much of a trail at all. Used to be, I front-loaded Longhorn in like the original reviews, and when I slid around the side, it was just like a smear on my teeth and gum line going around the side of tiny bits of tobacco. Not now, evidently. Nope. So, it's actually pretty good. All these Longhorn products are not bad. My biggest complaint with them are the lids, which sort of sounds superficial, but the lids aren't. I prefer metal, but there are proper ways to go about plastic lids, like the old Husky lids, the old plastic Red Seal lids. They were at least structurally viable. These things, I don't know if I'd want to be carrying one of these in my pocket working outside. Something bends the wrong way, that thing's like tacoing up and God knows what happens after. But I can imagine. And if it wasn't for the fact that other companies hadn't done plastic lids right, then it wouldn't be, well, it's just plastic. But, not only is it plastic, it's already been proven that you can make a strong plastic lid, and they just won't do it. The new branding I like. I mean, as far as one can get behind stickers. The new cut of these products, it's not, it's not, anybody's top 5. I hope not anyway. But it's greatly improved. And not only that, the flavors, I believe, now that we've gotten through 4 of these now, the flavors have improved. Now, The peach, the cut was improved, but the flavor was basically the same. Because the peach was a copy of the Timberwolf peach. That's how they got that flavor right out the gate. But this mint, the wintergreen and the straight, in all three of them compared to back in the day, I am comfortable saying now, I believe they've improved the flavor. Now, is that the flavoring being tweaked, or is it because of the tobacco the flavors are holding better? I do not know. I am not, a scientist in that field, but I believe the flavors have actually improved along with the cut. Now, if we can get them working on, their garbage lids, we may be getting somewhere. All in all, it depends what you're getting at. I saw somebody recently in a comment say that where they lived, the Longhorn was more expensive than the Stokers. Not to, petition to have your prices of Stokers go up. That's not right. That's not right. It's just, I wouldn't pay more for a can of Longhorn. And the prices have gone up, but it's always hard to tell, if it's state taxes or some weird litigation or legislation or what's going on, depending where you live. So, if it's priced right, if it's like, I guess with the new pricing, like high-end $3, $3.25 a can, it's probably worth that. It's probably worth that in the format they have it now. You go beyond that, though, you start going like $4, $4.20. Nah, it's not that it won't get you by in a pinch, but I question if that's anything close to what the manufacturer paid making it, if you see what I mean. So, all in all, another good showing. They've really improved the line, and with the exception of the one issue that I'm not going to go into again, I think if you get it cheap enough, as it should be, I think it's even worth a try at this point. I think it's worth a try just to see what you think. If it's cheap enough that, you can be like, I got an extra $2.50 here, I'm probably not going to like it more than my normal. But outside chance that I do, I can lose the $2.50 now. Then you probably do. Anyway, this has been my review of Longhorn Long Cut Mint. I am the Suit&Tie Dip&ChewGuy. I do hope you all are well. As always, do take care of yourselves, and God bless.